Okay, so this is our first look at Create Lab Visual Programmer. This is the software that's used to not only control the Hummingbird, but to build what we're calling expressions and sequences. This is how we actually program it to do things. So the first thing I want to do, however, is to just show you that in the center of this window, you have an illustration here that looks very similar to the Hummingbird board if you were looking at it from the top. And this is really great. It makes it very easy to understand how the different ports work and how you control them. So on the Hummingbird sample that I've set up, I have one motor, one tricolor LED, and one LED hooked up. And if you'll notice here, these correspond to the actual ports on the board. So on port number 1 of the motors, I have a motor connected. I have one tricolor LED and one LED. Okay, and it's at this point that I'm going to show you how these work through this screen as well as what's happening on the board. So let's just take this LED, for example, this LED. I happen to have a green one hooked up, and it could be any color. You can put 4 green ones here, or you can put a green, a yellow, a red, an orange. It's really kind of up to you and what your project's all about. But here's that green LED. And if I come to the LED dial here, if I bring it up to, let's say, 14, the green light lights up. And the higher I go, the brighter it gets. Okay? At the same time, I could have the tricolor LED turn on with different values. So let's say I go full red. Looks like that. If I go full blue, looks like that. And then you can even have combinations. And this is why it's called a RGB or tricolor LED. It doesn't just mean 3 colors, it means a mixing of those 3 colors. So you can have different values for each one. Okay? And then this is our DC motor. And here's where you would hook, let's say, for example, a wheel. This would become a wheel on your car or whatever you're choosing to build. And up on the motors here, I can choose to turn it in one direction. I can turn it in another direction. And I could even adjust the speed somewhat. So this is slow, and this is really fast. Okay, and then finally this is stop. Okay, that's a simple demonstration of how to control the different ports on the Hummingbird.